Miami, the city where the sun shines a little brighter, the nights last a little longer, and the energy flows smoother than a tropical cocktail. Whether you're here to sip mojitos on the beach or dance your way through the night, Miami has something for everyone. Welcome to the Travel Shuttle. From hidden gems to iconic spots, here's your countdown of the top 10 things to do in Miami, from experiences you absolutely can't miss. So, grab your sunglasses because we're diving right into the Miami magic. Number 10. Immerse yourself in Little Havana. Our first stop is Little Havana, the cultural epicenter of Cuban life in Miami. If you've ever wanted to know what Havana would feel like without booking a plane ticket, this is the place. As soon as you step into Cal Ocho, you'll be greeted by the irresistible smells of Cuban coffee and the sounds of salsa music bouncing off the pastel-colored buildings. If you're lucky, you might even catch an old-timer puffing on a cigar, reminiscing about the good old days. Make sure to stop at Domino Park, where locals gather for intense rounds of dominoes that make your family game night look like amateur hour. And of course, grab a cafecito and guava pastelito at a local cafe. Trust me, once that sugar and caffeine hit, you'll be buzzing like a salsa dancer who just heard their favorite song. Speaking of buzzing, let's take that energy somewhere colorful. Number 9. Feast your eyes and stomach at the Wynwood Walls. Next up is Wynwood, Miami's trendiest neighborhood and home to the Wynwood Walls, an outdoor museum of street art that'll have your camera snapping and your jaw dropping. Every corner is packed with larger-than-life murals, graffiti masterpieces, and vibrant colors that make you feel like you've wandered into a living canvas. But Wynwood isn't just about the art, it's about the food too. Between the food trucks and pop-up eateries, you can munch on gourmet street tacos, Korean BBQ, or burgers stacked as high as your art appreciation. Just don't be surprised if your taste buds feel as stimulated as your eyeballs. Oh, and bonus points if you find a mural that perfectly matches your outfit for Instagram. Number 8. Set sail on a Biscayne Bay boat tour. Nothing screams Miami quite like the feeling of cruising through Biscayne Bay with the wind in your hair. Get on a boat tour and prepare to soak in stunning views of the city's skyline while pretending that the million-dollar mansions you're passing are your vacation homes. And if you're feeling extra fancy, give a wave to the celebrity homes on Star Island. Maybe Pitbull's home is there, and you can just casually hum Mr. 305 as you pass by. This isn't just a boat tour. It's a full-on Miami experience. From gliding through the turquoise waters to spotting dolphins playing in the distance, there's something magical about seeing the city from the sea. Just don't forget to pack your best "I'm rich and fabulous" pose for the camera. Now that we've spent some time on the water, let's bring things back to dry land, and fashionably so. Number 7. Shop in the Design District. Feeling chic? You should be, because next on the list is the Design District, the mecca for all things luxury and style. Whether you're a fan of Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or just enjoyed window shopping while pretending you can afford a $3,000 jacket, no judgment. This place has it all. High-end fashion? Check. Sleek art galleries? Check. Stunning modern architecture that makes you question every design choice you've ever made? Double check. And even if you're not on a shopping spree, it's the perfect spot for grabbing a coffee at one of the chic cafes and people watching. Especially since there's a decent chance you'll spot a celebrity doing a bit of casual shopping or filming their next music video. Plus, the public art installations here are practically begging for a photo shoot. Speaking of snapping pictures, how about we head somewhere to unwind and breathe in the fresh Miami air? Number 6. Stroll and relax at South Pointe Park. If there's one place in Miami where you can truly unwind and take in the beauty of the city, it's South Pointe Park. Located at the southern tip of Miami Beach, this park offers breathtaking views of the ocean, Fisher Island, and cruise ships as they set sail into the sunset. Whether you're walking along the pier, fishing, or just chilling on a park bench watching the waves roll in, it's the perfect spot to recharge. For those who love people watching, this park is prime real estate. You'll find joggers, dog walkers, and the occasional yoga enthusiast getting their zen on by the water. And if you're lucky, You might even catch an impromptu photo shoot. Because let's be honest, every inch of this park is Instagram gold. But if you're looking to take relaxation to the next level, it's time to hit the beach. Number 5. Catch some sun at South Beach. Let's be real, you can't come to Miami without spending some serious time at South Beach. This iconic beach is practically synonymous with the city itself, and it's where you'll find the kind of clear blue waters and soft sand that you've only seen in movies. Whether you're laying out a towel to work on your tan or taking a dip in the warm Atlantic, South Beach is the place to kick back and soak up Miami's laid-back vibe. But don't be fooled by the serenity. South Beach is as much about the people as it is about the sun. Between the volleyball games, sunbathers, and beachside bar crawls, this is where you'll find tourists, locals, and yes, the occasional celebrity. Just make sure to lather on that sunscreen. Miami's sun doesn't mess around, and you don't want to spend your trip looking like a lobster. After you've had your fill of sun and sea, it's time to shift gears and get a little cultural. Number 4. Explore the beauty of Vizcaya Museum and Gardens. When you're ready for something a little more refined, head over to the Vizcaya Museum and Gardens, a stunning piece of Miami's history and one of the city's hidden gems. Built in the early 20th century, this Italian-inspired villa transports you straight to the Mediterranean with sprawling gardens, fountains, and a view of Biscayne Bay that'll leave you speechless. As you wander through the museum's grand halls and take in the antiques and art that once belonged to American businessman James Deering, you'll feel like royalty. But the real star here is the outdoor gardens. Perfectly manicured hedges, blooming flowers, and peaceful reflection pools create the ultimate peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. And after all that elegance, it's time to trade in the calm for a bit of chaos. Miami nightlife, here we come. Number 3. Dance the night away in Miami's nightlife scene. If you haven't danced in Miami, have you even been to Miami? The city's nightlife is legendary, and once the sun sets, the real party begins. Whether you're into rooftop cocktails, underground bars, or full-on dance clubs, Miami has it all. Start your night in Brickell for a drink with a view or head over to Ball and Chain in Little Havana for some live music and salsa dancing that'll have you spinning in no time. But if you're ready to go all out, LIV at the Fontainebleau is where the Miami nightlife scene hits its peak. This club is famous for celebrity sightings, big-name DJs, and a dance floor that's alive until the early hours of the morning. Just be prepared to wait in line. Miami's hottest spots don't come easy. But after you've danced the night away, it's time to get back to nature. Number 2. Get wild in the Everglades. Now that you've partied like a pro, let's cool things down with an airboat ride through the Everglades National Park. Just a short drive from Miami, the Everglades is one of the most unique ecosystems in the world, home to alligators, manatees, and countless species of birds. Hop on an airboat tour and glide through the sawgrass marshes, where you can spot gators sunbathing and birds soaring overhead. It's Miami's wild side, and it's just as thrilling as the nightlife. Not only is this a great way to escape the city, but it's also a reminder that Miami isn't just beaches and clubs. It's a gateway to nature at its rawest. Just keep an eye out for those gators, and maybe don't pet them. Now that we've gone from the city to the wild, it's time for the grand finale, the most delicious part of Miami. Number 1. Indulge in Cuban cuisine at Versailles restaurant. And we've made it to number 1, because what better way to wrap up your Miami trip than with some of the best Cuban food in the world? Head to Versailles restaurant in Little Havana, where you'll experience flavors that'll make your taste buds dance the salsa. From the classic Cuban sandwich to ropa vieja, shredded beef stew, and a cafecito so strong it'll wake up your soul. This is the ultimate Miami experience. Versailles is more than just a restaurant. It's an institution, a place where locals and tourists alike gather to celebrate Cuban culture, argue passionately about politics, and enjoy plates piled high with authentic dishes. Trust me, after one bite, you'll never want to leave. Versailles is more than just a restaurant. It's an institution, a place where locals and tourists alike gather to celebrate Cuban culture, argue passionately about politics, and enjoy plates piled high with authentic dishes. Thanks for joining me on this sun-soaked journey through Miami. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, be subscribed to Travel Shuttle. Drop a comment below and let us know which Miami spot you're hitting first. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.